Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be going through PSLE 2024 question number 32, okay, on this portion. So this over here shows you two type of plants, F and G, growing in a pond. So this is a pond habitat. Suddenly there's a lot of fertilizer from the nearby farm that flow into the pond, causing F to increase. So there's a lot more F now. So in this case, a lot more F. Okay, a lot more F, right? So as the population of F increase, the population of G decreases. So this is a relationship. When F increase, G will decrease. Explain why. How come when you have more F, G will decrease? So you know that G is a plant. Okay? A plant, if it's decreased in population, most likely the effect is there is not enough light. Okay? Because animals, there isn't animals in this picture, so probably it's not enough light. Then how come it will have not enough light? Take a look. Okay, because there is a lot of floating plant. It could be that the floating plants start to block light. They start to block light, and less light reaches the submerged plant, which is plant G. Or it could be that the plant F, right, block all the light, then no light reaches plant G. It could also be written in this way. So you can take the approach of having less light or totally no light at all. Okay, because this question can you can write your answers in this way. So if you write your answers in this way, this will be how you would have write it. Okay, so when there's more plant F, more light will be blocked by plant F, less light will reach plant G, so it will photosynthesize less, make less food. More plant G die due to lack of food. Okay, so the main key idea is this: more plant F, more light will be blocked. Okay, less light will reach plant G, so it will photosynthesize less, make less food, more plant G die. Okay, or you can continue to talk about if there's extreme scenario, no light. Okay, no light means when there is more plant F, light will be blocked. That means all the light will be blocked. Plant G have no light to photosynthesize, cannot make food. Plant G die due to lack of food. Okay, so this one quite straightforward. So the main idea will be photosynthesize less, make less food. If no light, then cannot photosynthesize, cannot make food. Plant G die. Okay, so this is more about part 1. Okay, part B and C is really about the food web in this case. So you have a diagram 2, you have plant F and plant G again, and you know that there are fishes and birds in this case. Okay, so in this case they ask how would the population of bird A change if there is a sudden increase of plant F. So when plant F increase, bird F will also increase, because now there is more food for A to feed on. Okay, so in this case it will be population of bird A will increase. Okay, because the evidence is that bird A will feed on plant F, so there will be more food for bird A to feed on. This one quite straightforward. Okay, so let me sidetrack a little bit. So for this, let's say for fish C, arrow towards bird B. Okay, you always have to read this arrow as is eaten by. So fish C is eaten by feed B. Bird B. Okay, or another way you will read it in this way is a transfer of energy. Okay, you read this arrow as a transfer of energy. So that means the energy in fish C is being transferred to bird B. So how can so in this case for B to get the energy from C, right, B must have feed on C to get that energy. So this arrow is written in this way, because most of the time some students may read this arrow wrongly, and they might interpret it as fish C eat bird B, which is wrong. Okay, it's bird B eat first fish C. Okay, so this arrow must be interpreted correctly in a correct manner. So then they ask you that if the population of bird B remain the same, okay, there is no change, right? Same number. Okay, give 2 reasons why the decrease in population of plant G cause a decrease in population of plant C. Okay, what are the reasons? Okay, so if you have a decrease in plant G, right, then the same number of birds will in turn go and eat more or feed on more C. They will feed on more C. So then C will decrease. So that's the first reason. Okay, so with less plant G, there's less food for plant bird B. So the same number of B, right, will feed on more C, causing fish C to decrease. Okay, so the main focus or the main idea is this part. Less plant G, less food for bird B, same number of bird B will feed on more fish C. Good enough. Okay, so the second reason is that plants actually some, or rather submerged plant in a pond setting, right, they will provide dissolved oxygen. Dissolved oxygen, dissolved oxygen for the fishes, in the pond. Okay, if there is less, then plant G, there is overall less photosynthesis, then there will be less dissolved oxygen. So when there's less dissolved oxygen, some of the fish may die because there is not enough oxygen for them to take in. Okay, so in this way, the second reason is this. Okay, less plant G, less photosynthesis occur, so produces less oxygen. So there will be less dissolved oxygen in the pond, causing more fish C to die. So that is another reason why there is a decline in fish C. Less plant G, less photosynthesis occur, produce less oxygen, less dissolved oxygen in the pond, causing more fish C to die. So this is mainly how you answer for part B and C. So with that, this is more or less the answers for question 32. So let me zoom out so that you can see much clearer. So yeah, with that, thank you very much.